Wow.
You know, we were united in Florida. I saw
Oh,
her.
you saw her again?
Oh,
after
yeah,
all
I
those
saw
years.
her. Yeah, yeah. And she said to her husband, I told you that, right? She'll corroborate, she'll tell you. And I told the story. She said, yes, you see it? Twice or three times she sneaked in and she came with us.
Otherwise, what, she'd be killed?
Probably she would put, yeah.
She was young or something?
We were all very young, Mom.
No, but what do you mean sneaking in?
Yeah, why were they?
Why
were they separating?
We went on one side. Yeah, we didn't know where we going, right?
Yeah.
You on one side. The other side, she went on the other side.
Oh, so that
because she was very skinny.
The other side would be killed.
I don't know what they did with the other side.
But the other side is.
They were sick.
Sick.
Yeah.
They just
They didn't look
weeded out.
normal.
Weeded out. The ones who they feel would not be able to work as hard.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Right.
Yeah. And 2 or 3 times she sneaked in. And she was with...
So you saved her life.
We stayed...
So you saved her life.
I didn't. She did it herself.
Well, but you didn't tell on her.
Yeah, but you know... Why would you tell on her? Are you kidding? But we were all in one room also. We were all in one room. That was in the 3rd concentration camp, right? And we had a commandant who was very good. He wasn't bad because we complained. The shoes, we have no soles, we're freezing. He said, listen, they bombarded the railroad tracks. The trains cannot come. The soldiers cannot get it. As soon as we get it, we're going to give you. That's what he said. He stayed with us to the last minute. You know? Yeah, and we all signed that he was good to us. He was. Mm-hmm. But the others were not. Understand? The soldiers and the German women. You know what? When the Americans came, or the English...
The women were worse than the soldiers.
Yeah, they were terrible.
Yeah.
They started running. And they told us that they got killed because there was bombardment there. And we were working. And when we saw the planes, we were praying, come on, throw bombs on us. We didn't mind being killed because we thought we'll never get out from there, never. So we prayed, come on, give us, you know?
Bombs.
Yeah,
Kill us.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we were praying for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't believe that I went through it. I just can't believe
It's like a dream.
It's a horrible dream.
Yeah.
A dream cannot be that bad, really.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot be that bad. You know what it means? Day in, day out, then day in, day out. When I tell it goes fast.
Right.
But that's every day. Okay?
Must have seemed.
And my brother died.
Must have seemed like an eternity.
Yeah, it was. My brother died. He was a favorite brother. He was so good.
He died of typhus or something?
No, he died of the lungs.
Pneumonia?
The lungs.
Pneumonia.
No, it was not pneumonia. It's, you know, when you don't have enough fat in you, and the lungs cannot, but that's a sickness which goes,
TB?
Tuberculosis.
And for that, you need good food, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mother wanted to give the food to him. He didn't want to take it. He said, no. He knew exactly when he's going to die too. He said, September, October, he said, that's the time that thou shalt be die, you know?
Wow.
He was a policeman there, but when the war broke out, he and Alec were immersed in the water. There was a river or something. They were hiding from the Germans.
Mm-hmm.
They were immersed in the water half a day, even more than that.
Oh.
Yeah. So he caught a cold probably. Yeah, that's what it was. And when he died, my mother said they took the crown off my head. Could you imagine? And my mother also said, I would be happiest if I could sit here and have enough bread to eat, as much as I want. Because who had bread?
And this was in the ghetto.
That was the ghetto, yes. Yeah. And my mother used to be chubby.
Yeah.
And in the ghetto, she became like that. She was probably what? Maybe 49, 48, but her breasts are all flat. You know, very thick. And all of a sudden she could not move her hands, she couldn't move her legs. So we had a doctor, he gave her a medication, and that restored it. I don't know what it was really. She could not pick up her hands at all.
Probably food.
It's
Some
not,
kind of food.
no, that was a medication. He gave her medication. I don't know what it was really, but that's how she could do it again.
So the ghetto started when the war started. You were moved to the ghetto.
1940.
Uh-huh.
The war started in 39.
So right after that, they put you in a ghetto.
Yeah.
It was
You could not get out.
But it was still in Poland though. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They
sure.
moved you from
and Lodz.
Where did you grow up in Poland?
Lodz, the same.
So they just moved you to a different area of Lodz.
Yes. Sure. Everybody had to move out from this area.
And they put all of you in the ghetto.
Place. Yes.
And your mom, Bubby, didn't get to a concentration camp. She stayed in the ghetto.
She was with me in Auschwitz.
She did go to Auschwitz.
Yeah, but they put her on one side
and they put you and your sister on the other side.
And I ran after her. I wanted to go with my mother. So he picked me up in the back. He kicked me back on the other side.
How old were you?
Huh?
How old were you?
I was maybe 18, 19.
What year were you born?
In 1923.
23.
17, maybe 20 years old.
Wow.
And my mother wasn't old. She looked old because with that, but also she walked with her youngest sister, and the sister walked with a little boy, her son. The little boy was not allowed to concentration camp, so the mother went with the boy, and my mother went with them too. That's it.
Yeah, they were probably poisoned and then.
That's what it was.
So
yeah.
Auschwitz was the last place you saw your mom alive.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, we were standing there. A Pole, an old Polish man was there. He said, "You know where your parents are? You see that chimney up there?" So we thought he's crazy. We didn't know what he's talking about.
Right.
We thought he's crazy. What is he talking about? He was there probably many years.
Right.
My cousin Joe. You met my cousin Joe, didn't you?
No, I don't think so.
You never met him?
I don't know.
I'm sure he
No,
met
he used to come to the house every month or so.
Well, yeah. No, he died 2 years after the Zayed died.
But he was alive. He must have seen you.
Yeah,
Well,
he used to come very often.
I was only 5. I was only 5.
Yeah,
Leah was his wife. Leah was his wife.
He doesn't know Leah. He doesn't know her. Yeah. All right, that's my cousin. He was in Auschwitz 4 years. In Auschwitz, and he survived.
And he was a policeman in Israel. Afterwards he became a policeman.
Yeah,
in
he
Israel.
was a policeman.
Oh, he survived Auschwitz.
Yeah, he survived Auschwitz. Yes.
He used to come every week.
Yeah, he used to come to us.
Yeah, and he probably saw you. I mean, I know he saw you.
Yeah, but he was a baby. He doesn't remember him. Yeah, that was my cousin, my first cousin. That's my mother and his father were brothers and sisters. So he survived. Yes. Mm-hmm. And you know, it's a funny thing. We got married, right? I got married together with my sister. It was one wedding.
Yeah, you got married to Zeta.
Yeah,
right.
One wedding. It's one wedding.
Right.
My sister and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And we were poor. What did we have? But we made something. We baked and cooked something, and everybody, whoever wanted, came. After that, my cousin got married. So my sister and myself, we prepared the dinner. We had nothing. Nobody had anything. That was funny. Yeah, but there were weddings.
You were married in America?
No, I was married in Germany.
Oh, in Germany?
Yeah.
Okay, not Poland.
So cousin Joe also was married in Germany.
Oh,
We
okay.
all were married in Germany.
Oh.
Lena in Germany also.
Okay.
Yeah, my friends, they all married in Germany, all of them. After the war, you know, it's you met a Jewish boy, you all go with him, and you married him. That's it. Because you want to have someone.